everyone. You know I can't be here today because, which is today, Saturday, because I have another appointment, all right, another obligation. But that doesn't mean you're not supposed to do what you're supposed to do. Professor Ross has been nice enough to substitute for me, okay? And I've given her all the instructions, but just in case. First, I want to say, I guess you can't see this board that says, Go Jumpstart, ED 101, you know? We can do this even though I'm not here. So what do I want is the following. The first hour, 20 minutes, maybe an hour and a half, depends on how you do it, right? Is to read the chapter that we all agreed on last Saturday. Now, I don't have the book with me. Professor Ross has it. But it's either chapter 4 or chapter 5. Frankly, I don't remember. But it's a chapter on being an early childhood educator. What does it mean to be a teacher of young children? Now, Professor Ross has my book, and I want her to give the book to you. And in the book, you're going to see that I underline things, right? You're going to see how I organize the chapter. I underline and I put asterisk marks, okay? When I do that, obviously it means that these points are the parts that are important. I don't think you're going to have enough time, especially if you work in a group, enough time to finish the chapter. Finish as much as you can. And one of the ways you know whether you finished substantially to the point where what you have finished is relevant, you can go to the end of the chapter and look at the key words. How many of those key words from the end of the chapter can you now define as a result of reading the chapter? Okay, so here we go once again. First hour, 20 minutes, hour and a half. You are to work as a group, or maybe 2 or 3 different groups, depending on how you want to do it, in order to read the chapter. Once again, I don't have the book on what does it mean to be a teacher of young children. You'll have my book, you'll see what's underlined, you'll see what has an asterisk, and you do it according to that. That kind of helps you figure out what I think is important and what I don't think is important. Like I said, I don't think you're going to finish the chapter. Okay. Then you take a break, 20, 25 minutes, depending on what Professor Ross says, right? When you come back, you all know what you have to do. Some of you are going to have to redo the 3 tests that you did for me on word picture, Sigmund Freud, and Jean Piaget, right? So you know that. Don't worry about giving anything to Professor Ross. You are to hand everything in to me. If you want to send it to me by email, fine. I can get it sooner. I can grade it sooner. Okay. You're also to do the key terms. We discussed this last week. Everything we've done, everything that's to be done, we've already discussed last week. And that should take you, what, maybe another hour? Well, at least until the end of the period. When I come back, I expect to have quite a bit of work. And all that work will be used in order to determine your grade, okay? Yes, I do want you, if possible, no, not if possible, it's required. I want you, what you did as far as reading the chapter on what does it mean to be a teacher of young children, I want you to summarize that chapter. Oh, by the way, don't forget, on the last day of class, which is April 19th, you have to give me an annotated website. Okay, remember the annotated website project. Some of you have already sent it to me. You know I miss you. You know you're one of my favorite classes. I'm even making a video about you. I'm putting it up in YouTube. So please do what you have to do. And you know that even though I'm not with you in physically, I'm always thinking about you. Thank you so much. I'm going to see if you can see the board that says, Go Jumpstart, ED 101. Thank you, sweeties. Bye.